Eovaldi ready to go from Fenway Park on this Friday night, coming out of the All-Star break, and the Red Sox ready to go to work. Now faces Vlad Jr.
Line fair past a diving Devers and into the left field corner, and Guerrero is on his way to second and in there standing up.
So a one-out double. Alejandro Kirk.
Bouncing ball up the middle, diving stop. Bogarts back to his feet, but the throw pulls the first baseman Christian Vasquez off the bag. Guerrero to third and Kirk safe at first. And here's Bo Bichette now, first and third, one out. And a little chopper back towards the mound. Eovaldi has it and never looked to the plate. Just underhanded it to first, and Guerrero comes in to score. Kirk to second, and the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead.
Kevin Gausman's last 7 start, a very respectable .355 earned run average. You mentioned against the Boston Red Sox, he's been outstanding this season. 3-0 with a sub-1 earned run average in 3 starts against the Red Sox.
Devers drills it in the air, left field, back to the wall, and off the wall. Devers motors to second, and Gurriel's thrown his net together. More of the same from Raffy out of the All-Star break. And he's out there for Xander Bogaerts.
Wow, Gausman puts him away. Fastball, strike 1, slider, strike 2, splitter, strike 3. Base hit for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to begin the second. That'll bring Matt Chapman up. In the air to left center. Hit a long, long way and gone. What a shot off the bat of Matt Chapman to make it 3-0.
I think that ball leaves any ballpark in baseball. That was hit hard.
Eovaldi's a strike thrower, and they've been swinging early. Back-to-back hits on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And the Jays have him at second and third.
And the count is full to Teoscar Hernandez.
The ball that's outside, says Doug Eddings. That is ball 4, and that is indeed going to load them up for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Eovaldi doesn't walk many. Alex Cora is not real happy right now.
If you look at the numbers for Lourdes Gurriel in his career with the bases loaded, they're special.
He's got 5 career grand slams. Up the middle, a liner into center, a base hit. Kirk is home and Bichette behind him. A 2-run single for Gurriel, who does it again with the bases loaded, and it makes it a 5-0 game.
Keep it simple. I think that's the best approach you can have with the bases loaded.
And the bases are loaded for the second time this inning.
Here comes Cora.
Blue Jays, a top 10 offense in baseball, and they looked the part against Nate Eovaldi.
Austin Davis is on the mound for the Red Sox, and what a bind he inherits.
Raimel Tapia up for the 3rd time. Sends a drive to deep center, but where is it? It's way over the head of Duran, who never saw it. He never saw it. Tapia around third, heading home. And inside the park, grand slam for Raimel Tapia.
Lost in the twilight at Fenway Park. Tapia dejected on contact, turned on the Jets, and he clears the bases with an inside the park grand slam.
The Blue Jays in franchise history have 2 inside the park grand slams, and they have both been right here at Fenway.
I mean, you can slice this stuff up all you want. I'm going back to the end of the first half now, but this is just embarrassing.
10-0 Toronto, 1 away for Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar hits a ball well to the opposite field. Bradley back, still going back, and it's gone. Opposite field power from Teoscar Hernandez, and it is 11-0.
That's 38 of the last 41 runs in the last 3 games scored by the opposition against the Red Sox.
2 in scoring position for the Jays.
And here's Danny Jansen. Jansen drills a ball. It's gone. He clubs one out, a 3-run homer, and it is 14-0.
And this is just humiliating. 41-3. In the last 2 games in 4 innings that the Red Sox have been outscored by. That sounds like a Patriots-Jets game.
Kevin Gausman is dominating the Red Sox. I mean, this is the 4th start he's made against them tonight. 7 strikeouts. It obviously helps to pitch with a huge lead.
2 down, bottom 4. Here's Christian Vasquez.
Vasquez vaults this one to left. Back toward the wall and gone. Solo shot for Christian Vasquez, and the Red Sox are on the board here in the 4th.
A rare run against Gausman, and it's 14-1. So a runner into scoring position with 1 in for Jackie Bradley, who struck out his first time swinging a high drive into right field. It's way back toward the bullpen, and it is gone. It's 14-3.
Off Gosman, who had given up 3 home runs in the first chunk of the season, and now 2 in a span of 3 batters.
So they've scored in every inning. Looked like it might be an easy inning for Caleb Ward. He got the first 2. But 3 straight singles. 3rd hit of the night for Gurriel. They've all driven in at least 1 run. 15-3.
First and second with 2 down.
Chapman pops one up right out in front of the plate. And it drops! Nobody even got a glove on it. Nobody got within 3 feet of it. And another run comes in to score.
Not pretty tonight.
No, we've seen a lot of this too. Aside from the scores, Mike, it's the visuals. It's the imagery of it. It's sloppy.
Jansen has driven in 4 runs in the game. It is 17-3.
Blue Jays are going to bat around again.
Driven to left field. Good contact. And off the monster. 2 runs are home on a ringing double by Tapia. And the beat goes on.
It's a 6 RBI night for Tapia. And it's 19-3 Toronto.
This is a Blue Jay franchise record for most runs ever at Fenway Park. Guerrero smokes a ball to left field, and that's off the wall. And 2 more runs are in to score on a Fenway single. A line drive 2-run single. It's unbelievable what is going on here right now. It is 21-3. Darwinzon Hernandez, the 4th pitcher of the night.
11 straight men have reached
23-3.
So now every Blue Jay has scored at least twice tonight.
And the Blue Jays 1 shy of the franchise record. They've scored 9 here in the 5th inning. Gurriel's up again. And now a ball drilled to straightaway center field. And it is off the wall on a bounce. 2 more runs will come in to score. Gurriel's driven in 5. And the Toronto Blue Jays have scored more runs in this game than they have ever scored in the history of the franchise.
25 runs.
Mercy.
Espinal is on.
Here's Danny Jansen, who has scored 3 runs, driven in 4.
And now Jansen crushes another one. His 2nd home run of the night. And it is 27-3.
And that matches the most the Red Sox have ever given up in franchise history.
And this is just an abject disaster at Fenway Park. 27-3 Blue Jays. The pitch to Vasquez. Swinging a high drive into center field. Hit well. Back into Zimmer. At the track, at the wall. It's gone. Christian Vasquez has hit 2 home runs. And it's 27-4.
What a night for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 4 for 5, 3 singles, a double, 5 runs driven in. Another hit for Gurriel, his 5th hit of the night.
Team record for hits in a ball game. This is number 26.
And we do have a position player pitching now for the Red Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. It'll be Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who is 5 for 6 on the night. The only Blue Jay ever to have 6 hits in a game. Frank Catalanato, right center field, and down for a hit. Biggio will stop at 3rd, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. a 6-hit night.
Have a night, Lourdes. That's the 2nd Blue Jay to have 6 hits in a game.
Matt Chapman, base hit left field. Biggio in to score. Gurriel to 2nd. And run number 28 is on the board.
And 28 runs, the most allowed by the Sox in franchise history. The Sox down to their final out.
And it's over. And this historic record-setting night for the Blue Jays comes to a close as they set franchise records both in runs scored and hits. And they just come out of the gates here in the second half in explosive fashion, beating the Red Sox 28-5.